Hello, everybody. Welcome to the start of episode 5 for Stationeers the Moon. Today, we're going to be expanding our power, and we're probably going to upgrade our tool belt. I've done a little bit out here. Let me go ahead and eat and drink. I've done a little bit with the new room. I have moved the benches around. Got them wired up. I've made a few things that we're going to use to upgrade our power out there. To start with, since we're inside, let's look at upgrading our tool belt, which we will need to put our mods back on. I think this is the tool. Yep. So let's go ahead and put all of our mods on. This pipe bender. Ah! Work, fingers. Alright. So we got those set up. What are we going to need? Belt. The tool belt Mark II. We need iron and Constantin. We have I think the iron is in here. Yep. Okay. I don't think those are the ones that I want. These need Inconel, so we'll need to get the advanced furnace before we get them. Never made this? I don't think it's any different. Let's get Mark II arc welder. I think we have the stuff. Need electrum, invar. Oh, I put this too far back. We'll have to change that. Steel and solder. Solder, solder, solder. Steel, steel, steel. Okay. No, let's not make another one. Go ahead and pop that out there. We have a lot in our inventory. Oh, we could have put that back on the shelf. We will do that in just a second. That should be enough. Let's get this in here. Open that up too. I'm gonna upgrade the rest of these later. I'm not too concerned about it just yet. And this puts these on the shelf. Okay. So, we're going to be expanding our power. I have a cabinet out there with some parts that we're going to use. And What's this? You are a stationeer. Load instructions on display. Okay. So let's make another sign, I guess. Sign is on the auto lathe. Had to find it and get the iron. Should be enough. Okay. So, we are a stationeer. We're going to build a habitable, self-reliant space station, and we'll have a list of requirements that will be loaded on another screen right here. So, a self-reliant space station probably will have to accommodate overnight stays, refills, and battery charging, everything that a space station would need to be able to support traffic. So that's what we will be working on. Right now, we just gotta get up and running. But now we have a goal. So, we need a battery for our arc welder, and we should swap this guy out. And yeah, I built the battery charger, and I hooked this just up temporarily until we get our main power cord going through here. So, this is going to be our personal hab, but we really need to get atmospherics up and running. So, we have a cabinet right here filled with some goodies for us. So we have some batteries, we have some solar panels, we have sheets, transformers, frames, and iron sheets to build our platform out more, and coil coats. We're gonna need a lot of it. So, let me go ahead and get started. I will build out the frame. We will have 10 solar panels in a line, spaced out, I think every 2, maybe 3. We'll expand this out 1 on the next row starting. So there'll be 3 spaces in between each row. Let me go ahead and get this platform built, and I will be right back. So I got the platform lined out. We're going to leave this one unbuilt for now, because we're going to thread our cable through it. This part's quite simple, because we're going to be introducing a solar tracking script instead, just so we never have to do anything but turn it on and off when we add new solar panels. So we're going to face the power port towards sunset. And we're just going to go and put them down in a straight line. Just like so. And 10 will complete our 1 line. And so what we'll do is I'm going to go ahead and get these hooked up on each side, and I'll be right back. Because I was coming back in for some oxygen, and I noticed that our plants are ready to harvest again. once we get our power set up, we're gonna get a fridge in here. We have enough to make bread, maybe. I think we do. Let's make our first bread. Really? Is it because we had 205 grams of flour? Ah, okay. Well, we'll remember that, I guess. Let's just get this turned into oil. Whatever, machines. Alright, I'm gonna get back to work. Okay. So, we have our solar panels lined up. Oh. We have our solar panels lined up like this, and we have them wired just like this down each side. What we're gonna do is we are going to connect with a three-way corner right here. And then a corner so that we bring it under the power. And I need to rip this one up too. Ah! There. Okay. Just like so. Weld that sucker up. And okay. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna take one of these transformers. We're gonna set it up right here. Then we're gonna take heavy cable. We're gonna come out and tee it off this way. So all of our power will connect into this line. And then our transformer is facing this way to only allow power out. And we know that we are going to produce at the max 5,000. That's what one of these can handle. So, take our labeler. We're just going to set this to the max, 5,000. And this will feed all those watts into this line without this line getting fried by, you know, with tens of thousands of watts that will be on the heavy cable. And then we're just gonna run cable down that way. Okay, and so here we're gonna change this up. So let's go ahead and tear this up real quick, just to there. Okay, all the cables ripped up nice and clean. Let's go ahead and finish our heavy line. Just gonna straight down. I'm gonna have it run down the middle here. I'm going to connect it into that battery just for now, and we'll sort out how we lay the other two batteries down after a bit. So I'm going to tear up this logic and the battery controller and the sensor, and we're going to put down the new script. Okay, so we have our integrated circuit that we're going to put the script on into a housing on the computer with an IC editor board in it. So I'm gonna clear this and we're gonna go into our library and we're gonna select this one, the 2-axis solar tracker. I'll put a link in the description of this video for this and his page. Make sure you read it. I will go through it. You did a great job on this one. We're just going to export it to it, put it in our bag. We're going to need an IC housing and a daylight sensor. So, we are going to put down the IC housing. Right there. I'm gonna throw the chip in it. I'm gonna grab our daylight sensor. Our power port is facing this way, so we want our data port facing this way as well. Now, I'm pretty sure there's a more efficient way to do this, but I like just making sure it loops around so everything is fed. And I don't even think there's ports on that side, so we don't need that. We can do this. Okay. And we just turn that on, and everything that's actually connected should point at the sun, because this tells it everything it needs to. Boom. No more fucking around with it. So let's go ahead and get the rest of them set up. So for this part, I'm going to need the wrench. I'm gonna do this. Okay. We're going to run this network cable from here. I'm gonna need a little bit more room, so let me grab the mining belt. Okay. Throw that back in there. We could have just popped it right up there, but I had already taken these out, so we're just gonna continue along right here. And in fact, we'll just do this. Okay, this side needs a transformer. Okay, let me go ahead and run this cable up to there, and I'll be right back. Okay. Let's take a look. Alright, so we're gonna have to expand these eventually, but they're set up and ready. And we got this line, and I'm going to put another line right here. This should help us with our power tremendously, which we're going to need for our next step, which is going to be atmospherics. So we got to start gathering gases. It means a lot of mining. I want to get into rockets so that we can get space ices just automatically. That's going to take a fuel mix, which is we're going to need our atmospherics for. But let me go ahead and get this set up, and I'll be right back. Alright, so that's the start of our solar field array, or our solar array field. Looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and figure out what to do with our batteries. We made 2 extra batteries. I think for now. So I was eating and drinking, and look at them work. That's nice to see. So I've got a plan for this. So we're going to need some of our frames and some of our sheets. Yeah, and we're gonna do section here. We're gonna put our batteries here, but we're gonna have each battery go to a transformer. And we're gonna have to go make them. So I'm thinking, first off, all this cabinet's gonna have to go at some point. Okay. So this battery will be picked up as well. What we're gonna do is we're gonna have batteries right here. No, actually, yeah, I want that piece. We're going to be picking up this line, so we want it to go through here like this. One will probably be right in the middle. Like that. Okay, let's get these built. Well, this is going to be enclosed in our base at some point, so I want them to be out of the walkway. We're going to have a walkway right here. I think... yeah. Okay, so we need a couple of the large transformers. Steel and electrum. And remember, I do a lot of mining in between the episodes, and I have a mod on that gives me a little bit more so that I can get these videos out a little quicker. And that it just means a little more mining for you if you're with no mods. Remember, I am not an expert. I am just a guy playing the game, learning and talking, trying to build a community of like-minded individuals. So if you enjoy the content and you're still watching at the 30-minute mark, please subscribe, hit that like button, join our Discord. A couple of people have already joined. We're starting to build a small community here, talk about what we like about the game, ask each other questions if we need help with something, suggestions for the video, and all that. Alright, promotion over, and we have our transformers. Okay, so I want to put these right here. Take this line. Connect these two up like this. And the transformer large, somebody mentioned it, I don't remember the exact number. But they use an amount, 10 watts. So we want to set this to 49,990. And this one, turn these on. Okay, let's remember to turn these on so they can start charging. I'm gonna leave this one until we have some charge on these two. Gonna bring this down. So now these two will get all three of these battery outputs sent to this transformer. It'll be joined into one line doing 100k each, or 100k max. And this line will feed into our base. This will be our backbone until we need more power, and then we'll build the second backbone. Listen, way in the future. Okay, give me a couple of minutes, and we'll come back at sunrise, and we'll swap these out. While we wait for the sun, I'm gonna get the walls up. sheets we have right here. I'll leave that open now so I can get around. Cool. Okay. Where's that sun? I guess we can keep going. Maybe I'll go mine some iron because we're about out. Give me a few. Alrighty guys, the sun has risen. Let us go ahead and move this real quick. Hand drill. Really? Okay. It's okay. Alright, so this sucker is gonna go right there. Okay, and we'll just connect it straight into there for now. I think that will be the end of the episode, guys. Thanks for watching. Next time we need to get some of the primary atmospherics going. And I'm thinking we're gonna do it on the other side of the space. Thinking we're gonna build it right here. So stay tuned. I'll get the platform built out in between the episodes, and then we'll come back and we'll build the system together. Keep on surviving out there, guys. Hopefully you do better than me. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.